So what caused me to make this video essay? Well, back in November when I wrote this video, a lot of fellow video essayists had been making videos about creepypastas. And whenever I watched those videos, they never seemed to talk about the creepypasta that affected me and a lot of you growing up the most. Today, I will talk about the My Little Pony grimdark fanfiction Cupcakes. Now, if we're gonna talk about My Little Pony, might as well just embrace the full cringe, you know? I didn't mean to adjust the camera. Rocking the fedora for today. You guys grilled me about this last year in the comments section. You know what? I just don't care anymore. I just don't. So yeah, let's get started now, shall we? Cupcakes is not for the faint of heart. It's a grimdark fanfiction that makes no sense. No one knows who wrote it. It's believed to have originated on 4chan's Coboard sometime in January 2011. Pinkamena Diane Pie is often the version of Pinkie Pie portrayed in art about cupcakes. But the story's supposed origin predates the premiere of Pinkanema, as the episode Party of One aired in April of that year. On Equestria Daily's version of the story, it's been attributed to the author Sgt. Sprinkles. It's Equestria Daily's only fanfic under the tag grimdark as fuck. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? It's the CEO of Based. He says that's pretty based. I almost just cut myself on the knife. Okay, I'm gonna take off the glasses so I can actually see down here. Sgt. Sprinkles, the man responsible for supposedly writing this thing, says it's a Rainbow Dash X Pinkie parody joke fanfiction. You can find this in an alleged interview on the internet. I, however, have no idea the legitimacy of the interview. When you set out to write Cupcakes, did you have any specific themes or messages in mind?
To be honest, I think I kind of screwed up. I meant it to be funnier. I wanted it to be gross, scary, and uncomfortable, but ultimately it was supposed to be silly. I'm a big fan of horror comedy, and that's what I was aiming for. In the end, I don't think it was silly enough.
So, in the most common forms of the story, Pinkie Pie invites Rainbow Dash over to bake cupcakes. Rainbow Dash gets there, gets drugged by Pinkie, brought down into a secret basement, and then gets tortured and dismembered while awake. It's a pretty graphic and descriptive work of literature. I can't say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Now, do you want to know what doesn't make sense? Pinkie Pie wouldn't dismember ponies? You know, it's almost like she's out of character the whole time. Oh. Well, we're in the dark now. Shit. There we go. It's weird. Her dialogue is written accurately to the show.
Didn't any pony teach you any manners? It's very rude to fall asleep when some pony invites you over to spend time with them. How would you like it if I came over to your house and went to sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, Dash, you're boring. I think I'll take a nap. You think I like always doing this by myself? I told you how excited I was when I found out you were next. I was excited to have a friend be here with me while I worked. But no! You've got to be inconsiderate. Do I have to baby you? Huh? Is that how you want me to remember you? As a baby?
But her actions of murdering the innocent, or just murdering in general, make no sense. And her reason for murdering is never really explained. She just says their numbers came up, and that's why she's doing this. The story is written in the third person. The author could have explained, using a flashback, why Pinkie Pie's doing this, but he doesn't. That could have made the story interesting. There's a My Little Pony fan comic based off of Cupcakes, which explains why Pinkie Pie's doing this. In the story, she gets possessed, so there's a reason why she's murdering the innocent. and it's explained. Also, in some popular forms of the story, it turns out at the end, Apple Bloom is being taught by Pinkie how to kill ponies, which makes no sense as Apple Bloom also wouldn't kill ponies. I don't know, man. How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get when you have a lot of gory animations based on MLP on a website that doesn't properly enable age restriction when it's needed? You get a lot of traumatized kids. Now, for most of you watching, the Cupcakes fanfiction on itself wasn't what scared them. What scared most of us were those browsing around YouTube unsupervised when we shouldn't have. What scared us were the graphic animations relating to the fanfiction that you can find on YouTube. There are a lot of graphic Cupcakes animations that for whatever reason aren't age restricted. Now, this makes me a little upset because many kids would have never seen these My Little Pony gore videos if they just had that age restriction on. Remember, quite a few of these animations have millions of views. How many do you think were kids? Now, some of these videos do have warnings in the beginning, but I feel an age restriction would have been better because a lot of kids want to rebel and just won't listen to the warning, thus keep watching the video and be traumatized. If that age restriction was there, they wouldn't be able to watch the video at all, since you need to have a YouTube account and be 18 years old. Unless they lied about their age or were using their parents' account. I want to make it crystal clear, I'm not saying these animators are bad people, nor am I saying they shouldn't make gore animations. No, not at all. What I am saying is they should have used YouTube's age restriction feature, and that YouTube should do a better job monitoring videos kids might watch. It's pretty clear YouTube doesn't do a good job doing this because a video by Mr. Davey called Cupcakes HD, which is very graphic, was marked as for kids. YouTube resolved the issue though after a tweet by Little Shy FIM about it went viral. Now I am going to stick up for the animators here. One of these animations is now delisted from the YouTube search results. Come on, don't do that, YouTube. If people want to find the video and watch it, let them. Just put an age restriction so kids don't watch it. Now, I have still not seen one of the most infamous of these animations since about 2013. It's called My Little Pony, Cupcakes, animated, close parenthesis. It was uploaded originally to Newgrounds, but most people saw it on the Ocarina Poya YouTube channel. It was animated by Michael Alberto. No idea why you'd want your name attached to this. No idea if I said it right, enunciated it right. And Deft Y0 did background art for the project. Now here's my reaction to watching it for the first time in years. I've not seen this in years. Not really in the mood to rewatch it. It's left this weird impact on me, but like, I'm making a video about it, so I guess I kinda gotta rewatch it. I like how he uses this audience of 9, almost 10 million people to let them know that Captain Alice is a fag. Then I like this. Feel sad about Rainbow Dash? Watch this to cheer you up. And it's the infamous You're Gonna Go Far Kid Rainbow Dash video. This video has mad nostalgia. I'm gonna rewatch this after. Oh, fuck. Fuck me, bro. I don't wanna watch it, but I gotta. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I already don't like this. No. Here he comes. She's gonna rise up. Uh-oh. Doesn't she like rise up like that? Do I remember this right? I could have sworn she kind of like just peeks up, and I was gonna make a funny joke. I was gonna be like, gamers rise up, but I guess not. Uh-oh. My heart's racing. That's what she cuts off the cutie mark, right? This is so bad. I remember this part. Yo, is that ER? This is so bad. This is horrendous. This video is fucking horrendous. I can't tell if this was made to be, like, funny. That was it? Now, I am about to criticize a 10-year-old animation, even though the people who made this are, like, much better and more skilled, nor don't care anymore. The animation is stiff, there's no sound effects, and no voice acting. Also, for whatever reason, it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio for no reason. It's good for the time it came out, I suppose. This wouldn't be such a noteworthy animation if it wasn't for the fact how many children it scarred. I do like when Pinkie becomes all black with white eyes. It's pretty cool. Before I wrap this video up, there are some other big Cupcakes animations out there. I'm going to try to get to as many as possible, give my take, and make it snappy. Cupcakes HD by Mr. Davey is pretty quality. The animation is very well done. The facial expressions appear to be heavily inspired by Ren and Stimpy. The song Ready to Die by Andrew WK was a fantastic choice. Just like the video, the song starts off happy and upbeat. Pinkie and Rainbow Dash are vibing and dancing. Then the video takes a 180 and turns homicidal. I feel the gore gets a bit much at the end, but other than that, it's a great video.
And then you just gonna pull on the shit like elastic rubber bands?
It's one of those videos you show to your friends to fuck with them, and it's aged quite well. Then there's TRY's version, which is basically the same as Ocarina Players as far as storytelling goes. I will say his video is better animation-wise. It's still stiff, but not as much. His animation is to the song This Is Halloween, which I don't know how to feel about. The story doesn't take place at Halloween, but it's an animation on the internet, and This Is Halloween is a classic song, so who the fuck cares? Also, fun fact, there are 2 stolen uploads of his animation, and both of the stolen uploads have more views than his. If you add up all 3 uploads, you get a total of 21 million views. So, from my understanding, TRY has made the most viewed Cupcakes animation. Okay, so that is a completely incorrect statement. We're going for a ride animated by Viva Riveri, I hope I'm saying that right, which we will be talking about this animation in a second. This has more views because if you add up the original view count with Magpie Pony's cover, which uses the same animation, which she got permission for, by the way, right here. This has 43 million views. So this takes the cake as the most viewed Cupcakes animation with 50 million views. Also, I want to quickly point out Magpie Pony's cover appears to have more streams than the official releases of the original song. Because if you add up the YouTube official upload, that has 6 million views. And if you add up the Spotify streams, you get 23 million views. Now, I'm sure if you add up every single bootleg upload of I Can't Decide, it does have more listens to or streams than Magpie Pony's cover. But I just found that really funny, that the official uploads on YouTube and Spotify couldn't be a My Little Pony YouTube video. Now, not all MLP Cupcakes videos were gore videos. The one you're watching right now isn't, and so is Rainbow Dash Presents Cupcakes. The video starts off as a narration of the Cupcakes fanfiction / creepypasta word to word by Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, accompanied by originally drawn images. But then Rainbow Dash starts derailing the story. Pinkie tries to keep the story going by arguing with Rainbow Dash and playing along with her weird additions to the story. The story gets so derailed, Pinkie frees Rainbow Dash after trapping her. Then Pinkie sings a parody of Hooked on a Feeling.
Pinkie brings Dash candy.
Get inside her van.
Brings her back into the basement while Rainbow Dash is dressed as a gorilla. It's a great and humorous video, and I'd recommend watching it. It's not gory outside of like a few organs decorating the room. It's not as bad gore-wise as it sounds, so if you're somebody who normally doesn't like gore, I think you can handle it. But I'm not your parent though, so watch at your own risk. Then there's We're Going for a Ride by Viva Raviri. I hope I'm saying that right. Her animation is to the song I Can't Decide, which is an upbeat song with homicidal lyrics. Her animation ends happily, unlike the others I've talked about. There's also a lot of funny reactions to Cupcakes animations. My favorite being BHD reacts to Cupcakes HD. I've played a bit of his video in this video, and I would recommend watching his in full. Well, kids, what is my final conclusion? If you write fanfictions, there is a chance it can get immortalized onto the internet and startle a whole generation of future adults. Have a nice day. Follow me on Twitter! At Michael Alberto YT. Follow me on Telegram, t.me/Michael Alberto YT. Follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/Michael Alberto YT. Thank you for watching. Join the subreddit. Fucking donate to me on Patreon. Bye.